So, a lot of changes today. First thing you'll notice is we have a new bar down here. This is our skill bar. We used to have a use button right here. In fact, if you hit U, it still opens the thing. I need to fix that. That's now a skills button because opening up the menu and hitting your skill sucked because you could only see cooldowns in that menu and it paused things when it was open. So it was just clunky. So now we have a skills menu. And this shows the skills that the character has available now, and then actually it will show skills coming up. We just kind of made some fake placeholder stuff. But this all works off a class. We did a lot of behind the scenes changes with skills. So we can make a skill and then we can apply that to various classes at various levels. So for instance, right now bandage and slash is set to warrior level 1. Like if we wanted everyone to be able to bandage themselves, and we can get every class bandage at level 1. If for some reason we figure some class doesn't learn bandage until later in their career, we can set that class to 5 and everyone else to 1, or whatnot. So it's kind of cool. Lets us kind of build our skills here. And then we have a bar down here where we can actually build your skill bar, kind of like Warcraft stuff like that, Diablo, all those kind of things. So if you don't like what you have, you can right click on these and remove them, and then you can drag them, wherever you want. 1 through 0 is for the hotkeys on the keyboard. The rest of these are just extra buttons. We'll have key bindings, I am hoping, once this is all working, but for right now, this is functional. So we'll close that and then kind of show off some other stuff we've done. I'm gonna grab some stuff here. Get some new items here. There's a spear and there's a bow. So open up our inventory. I'm gonna move the sword over here. I'm gonna put on our helm. I'm gonna sacrifice the ring just to make sure that respawns. So we should see the ring show up here in a little bit. So right now I have a sword equipped, and we added range to weapons. So the sword's range is 1. Most melee weapons will be 1. So if I attack, it's green in any of those slots. But if I try to attack out here, it's red. We can't attack. It tells us too far away to attack. Oh, the ring came back. So that's cool. Same thing with our skills. If I try to slash, slash is a 1 range skill, so I can't slash anything right now. Bandage is a self skill, so I just bandage myself for 11 healing. I was already healed, and then it actually counts down ticks, and every 2 seconds is a tick right now. That's what we're working off of. It's going to be longer cooldowns because the mobs can use these too. So if it's too short, then you get into combat and the mob is like burning bandage like every chance it gets. So it's hard to fight them. All right, so for fun, we'll go ahead and we're going to take the spear, and it should switch, right? Yep, cool. So now we have a spear in the main hand, and the spear has a range of 2. So now we could attack this mob, we could attack this mob, but this one's out of range. Same over here. That's 3 spots away, so too far. So that's cool. And then we have a bow, and a bow is range 8. Whoops. I need to open that again. So we attack now. We can attack all over the place. So what's neat is if I attack this guy here, and he's not close enough to fight, so he's going to move until he gets within range, and he died because we peppered him with arrows. So let me back up, and we're going to look at this a little bit, show how things work. So basically, there's an auto attack that happens every tick. So every 2 seconds, everyone in combat takes a swing. And that just happens. You could sit there and auto attack. That way you don't have to hit attack every turn. That would be annoying. You can see here, so we missed him, combat started, missed him again. He realized he's out of range, so he moved closer. Some of these debug messages will go away, but they're here for now. We hit him, and now hit him for 8 more damage, and see now he's bloody, so he's taking more damage, and that's the state he's in. Still can't reach us, so he needs to get closer. There, we missed him. He jumped in. He hit us for 1 damage. So we have some scratches. He used bandage on him for 7 healing. We popped him for a big one, 16. Now he's near death. Now that was enough to kill him. So boom. So that was kind of how that works. So let me change to a weapon that doesn't have range. Because what will happen is if you try to run away, the auto attacks keep happening. But as you're running away, your auto attack should have a less of a chance to work. So we're gonna attack him from up close. Now I'm gonna run from him. And so we need to get to a certain range. And there, it says down here, we escaped from him. He's called 1 because he's level 1. And he moves back to where he was and sets himself back to static. That's why he's red. Uh, yeah, so it's cool. The mobs will chase. Um, I don't have any mobs that flee yet, but that's a capability that's in here. I need to add one to the map so we can do some more testing. But yeah, a lot cooler, a lot easier combat. You know, start combat, we can slash him, and oh, we jacked him up there. So yeah, um, pretty cool. A lot easier, a lot smoother. I like how this flows. I kind of feel like combat now makes sense to me enough that I can quit stressing over that and start building up some of the other things. But the bones are there. We got, you know, skills are started, classes and races are started. We obviously build our areas. Um, Mobs can walk around. They can talk. What are these boys up here doing? They didn't come through. But yeah, I don't think it'll let us walk. Oh, that's hills, so we could walk up there. Yeah, so mountains, can't walk in the mountains, but this dwarf out here, doing is he's stuck. Feel like he should be moving. Anyway, this was a long video, so we'll go ahead and cap it at that. That's obviously something I need to take a look at because this dwarf should have mountain walking and he should be moving around. So cool. Getting there. It's getting there. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.